Welcome. I am Michael Carr. The name of my business and my website are the same, Simplifymyretirement.life. Thought that would be best with modern technology and all. I thought about doing this as a fireside chat, but it's June, so no good. My license number, 263-0482. A little background and some information about one powerful event that put me where I am as an independent, helping people without a lot of those fees from the advisor system. I was born and raised in Wisconsin, born in Janesville. I lived in Beaver Dam and Fond du Lac. The family wound up in Stoughton, just south of Madison. I went to the UW, received a degree in theoretical physics. When I was in Baltimore, I was involved in commercial real estate and got involved in the CCIM program. My math and analytical skills really came in handy then. And then there was a recession and I went to California. I was a mortgage broker, and then I got involved in a couple venture capital projects. And that led me to a gentleman who hired me at Prudential Preferred Financial. I became a registered investment advisor inside the system of collecting fees. One of the first things you learn when you start talking about money and finance is compounding. It never dawned on me when I was in the system how powerfully compounding was working in my favor. Like most professionals, I wanted to do right by my clients. But everything shifted for me a few years ago when I was reading Tony Robbins' book, Money, Master the Game. Right there on page 85. He pulls back the curtain on how the traditional finance industry is fundamentally skewed against the average investor through fee structures. To summarize, in Tony's book, the founder of Vanguard Investments, Jack Bogle, uses a hypothetical case of a single $10,000 investment to show how powerful the impact of fees can be. Jack says over a lifetime of investing, around 60 years, given 2.5% annual returns 2.5% annual fees and 7% average annual growth, the advisor could wind up with 77% of that deposit's potential returns. Amazing. That's what I mean by how staggering compounding is and why I say the system is broke. Because the amount of compounding that happens in favor of the fee advisor system, in my personal opinion, is just way too much for what they actually do for people. Here's another opinion. If we look closer at that number, that 77% the advisor could theoretically receive, that leaves 23%. I frequently tip 23%. The first visual that came into my mind was of somebody else getting all my money's earnings, even when all the money in the beginning was mine and all the risks were taken by me. And then, in this fictitious visualization, they tipped me 23%, said thank you, and left. When I decided to focus on retirement strategies, moved back to Wisconsin, I became an independent representative. And now I don't charge for any of my time or research or ideas. So it's obvious, given those numbers above from Tony Robbins' book, that the fee advisor path is not ideal. Then how do wealthy people stay wealthy or get wealthy? How do they do it? One way is a lot of wealth builds up because people did their research and made excellent decisions on how to spend their money through retirement. And they wound up spending much less than they had available. They left the rest of their money to their children, then they taught their children their methods, and wealth just starts building. When you get through retirement using leverage and guarantees, whatever is left can start building a legacy, but you need a specialist. You need someone that specializes in decumulation or spending your money. And there are specific strategies that leverage your money and minimize risks. Using modern decumulation strategies, people don't stick with accumulation companies when they're trying to spend. Paying fees while you're trying to spend your retirement savings works against your whole goal of maximizing the efficient use of your money. That one sentence encapsulates why the fee advisor business model is fading. I'll repeat. Paying fees while you're trying to spend your retirement savings works against your whole goal of maximizing the efficient use of your money. That's what all my videos are about. Please enjoy. Please tap the link below to go to my YouTube channel and see my other videos. If you could watch the disclaimer video first, that would be ideal. Thank you for your time. We'll see you all again soon. Bye.